Hello, YouTube community. It's Robert S., and welcome back to my channel, Robscure Music. I recently discovered I recently became aware of what I thought was a vintage record store, not too far from me, and sort of tucked away on a side road that you wouldn't even know about. And honestly, it's not exclusively a record store. I drove there under the false assumption that it was a record store, and when I got to the address, it was a house, and it appeared to have all sorts of knickknacks inside of it. The front entrance was closed. They said the entrance is around the side, so I went around the side of the house, went in, and there's all sorts of dishes and knickknacks and lots of collectibles. I didn't see records immediately, and the woman at the register said, "Oh, come on in, welcome." And I asked her, "Do you have records?" And she said, "Yes, we have records in every room in the house, on this floor and the second floor." And honestly, this place called Rosie's Vintage is like a flea market in a house. They had so many different things there, and I will probably go back because there's just so much to see that you can spend all day. And I'm telling you, every inch of this house, they took not only every room, but they took the doors off the closets, and the closets are like filled with merchandise. And I don't just mean like clothes hanging in the closet. I mean, in some cases, there's nothing other than what's like hanging on the wall and things on the floor. It was somewhat overwhelming, honestly. But so I figured, let me make a quick little video about this. And so, come along with me, and we'll take a trip, and I'll show you a little bit of what was in the store. And then towards the end of the video, I'll show you what I actually bought that day. Okay, I'm on my way to a vintage record store. So let's see what this is all about. Apparently there's a fireman's fair.
Rent out. I'm not going to rent it out to an antique dealer. I'm going to rent it out to an office situation. So I've already planted the seeds a couple times of reminding people to just get that going, because that would be its own entity. I can't have that as an extension of the store, because I can't have Carol walking down to open up something. No, that doesn't work. No. So it has to be. And you don't want any store there. No. This is your shop. Everything is fine over there. I can't have it would be perfect for an ambulance, but I would say no, because that takes away from us. It has to be complimentary, but not competitive. So I'm looking for something like that. Even a gift store, something. But they have to manage it themselves. A gift store for ourselves. I can figure out my father's shop for it. And then my guy found some There's a half bath, but I'm pretty sure they need like.
So as you can see, there is just a ton of stuff in this store. And I did go originally just to buy records. So, of course, I picked up records. And then I was able to pick up Emmett Rhodes. The Young Rascals, Groovin'. Great album. It's got a lot of their hits on here. Girl Like You. Let's see if I can read it. How Can I Be Sure? Groovin'. Fantastic. I also picked up Horizontal by the Bee Gees. This is early Bee Gees. Here's the track listing. You'll see on side 1, it starts with the song World, and side 2 starts with Massachusetts, 2 of my favorite early Bee Gees songs. Then I picked up the best of Delaney and Bonnie. And, this has got, a couple good songs that I know of anyway. Only You Know and I Know, Never Ending Song of Love. And then finally, in terms of the records, I picked up the Drifters' Golden Hits. So, great album. And then, as I had looked around at a number of different things, in one spot, they had a lot of salt and pepper shakers, like on shelves. And one caught my eye, and it brought back some fond memories for me. It's a vintage place, so it's all old collectible stuff, but it's stuff that people my age grew up with, or a lot of it anyway. And this thing caught my eye, and I initially wasn't going to buy it, and I actually purchased the records, and then I said, you know what? I'm going to be thinking about this the whole time on the drive home, and then I'll regret I didn't buy it. So I went, I grabbed it, and the woman actually ended up giving me a discount. So, so I appreciate that, and I want to show you what I got. And these are actually salt and pepper shakers. Our friend Ziggy. And the eyes are actually holes. And of course, you have Ziggy. You need to have Fuzz, his dog. So I thought these were cute and obviously very nostalgic. So happy to pick those up. I probably won't put salt and pepper in it, but it's nice to display them. So thanks for watching this video. Stay safe, everyone. And remember, if the music strikes a chord, let it play.